It's Nerdydollgirl here again, doing another Wine and Dollies episode, if that is what you call them, an episode. But this one's a little bit different, and I'm not quite sure how you guys are going to respond to it, but it happened, and I thought I need to talk to you guys about it. So before I do that, I wanted to show you the update that I have of Pearl. So this is the new and improved Pearl. Not that she wasn't perfect before, but I really like the new mod that I did. I actually have modded her to have elf ears, as you can see. Now, I am very grateful to Tam because she actually had these ears on her Cloud, who is also the same sculpt as Bowie. We'll get Bowie. And yeah, she doesn't really want to keep him as an elf, so she took his ears off, and I said, do you mind if I take those and I think I'm going to put them on Pearl? And she said, sure. So now Pearl and Bowie are both elves, and I've decided that they are brother and sister. And right now I'm still trying to figure out exactly the storyline, but I'm really really feeling, I'll just put Bowie back, or I'll just put him over here. Yeah, I'm really feeling that maybe they might be either blood elves because they have the kind of blood elf type look, or night elves from World of Warcraft. So I'm trying to just figure that out right now. But I really love the way she looks, and I love the eyes that I was able to put in her. These are also from Taobao, because you know I love Taobao. So yeah, that is an update on Pearl. So now she's got her little elf ears, and she's very fantastic as always. So let's get to it. I don't even know where to start, because I'm really unsure of how people are gonna take this. But last night I went out with a couple of my friends that I haven't seen for a really long time, and we were having a lot of fun together. And the one of them, she said that her house was haunted, and she was concerned that I would think she was crazy, and I'm like, no, I don't think you're crazy at all. I've always been really sensitive and empathic to things, and I've gone into situations, like I've gone into a house, you know, when it's an open house, or you know, whatever, and sometimes I'll go in there and I have to get out right away. There's just a really bad feeling that I am feeling, and it kind of makes me feel like there's something bad in the house, or there's negative energy. And then I've had situations where I was driving up to pick up a friend at a house that she was living at with a few other people, and as we were driving up, I'm like, there was a man standing outside, and I said to my husband, John, no, I don't know. I have really bad feeling about this man. I don't want to get out of the car. There's something really wrong here. And I was like, probably like at the start of the driveway, and he was way up at the house. I got that feeling right away. So when I went in the house, I told my friend, you know, I really want you to move. This is not a safe place for you. I'm really not comfortable with the man that was standing outside. I don't know what it is, but there's just something wrong here. And she was like, no, it's a great house. I love the family. He's harmless. Blah, blah, blah. Well, it wasn't a week or two later that he was caught trying to bury a little kid in in the ground and set fire to them. So, goosebumps. So I try really hard to trust my instincts and trust my feelings and stuff. So anyway, she was saying that her house was haunted, and she's like, I've had people come in, but it's not been really successful getting them to leave, or even just explaining what's going on. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll go and see if I feel it too. Because she was saying that she feels like maybe she's crazy. And I'm like, no, I don't think you are. You know, you never know. But I wanted to go in and help her. So I go inside the house. And as soon as I get through the door, I'm hit with this horrible, horrible feeling. I got goosebumps up and down my whole body. And I felt very, it was like numb and tingly all over and very cold. And a part of me was like, okay, is this just psychosomatic? Am I just, putting this kind of feeling because of what she had told me? So I tried to say that, and then, but the feeling just would not go away, and it was just really, really, really strong. And I was looking at her staircase, and I said, I kind of stopped, and I was kept getting this image of a woman in black, in a long black dress with black hair or dark hair, and it wouldn't go away. I really felt like I had to say something, so I said it, and her eyes got really big, and she said, okay, I need to show you something, but before I show you, is there any name that's coming out to you? And I was thinking about it, and Anne came to my mind, but it was like, okay, it's Anne, but it's not her first name, or it's Anne's, like something Anne. So she got the paper, and she showed me the picture of the lady, and she's a picture with a family, and there was the lady that I had seen, with the exact same dress and the black hair, or the dark hair. So I was like, oh my God, that is her. That is who I've seen. This is what I'm seeing. And then I'm like, and she's like, well, let's look at her name. And I swear to God, her name was Sarah Ann. And I'm like, oh my God. Like, I was like, okay, this is too creepy, too weird. I am going crazy. But I just kept having this strong feeling that I was not supposed to go, and that I was like needed to stay here and kind of like feel this kind of feeling out. A part of me was terrified that I was going crazy. The other part of me wasn't terrified. I was more like interested, like what the heck is going on here, right? So I said, I'm gonna just go use the bathroom. And she's like, yeah, we've been having, like, she told me that she had heard and felt spirits in the bathroom with her, especially when she was in the shower. So she's like, what if it's some peeping Tom or something? And I'm like, whoa, okay, well, I will try and see if I feel anything when I'm in here, right? And so I was in there, and that feeling that I had started to subside. So I was like, okay, maybe I'm, I gotta calm down, I'm gonna use the bathroom, wash my hands and everything. And I felt like more calm and so that feeling wasn't there, but I still felt like there might be something there. But I was like feeling like it was more of a child like person. So anyways, I got out of the bathroom and I come around to go into the room that I had first entered. And as soon as I walked into the entranceway of that room, boom, I was hit again with that horrible, horrible feeling. So I sat down and tried to talk to them and, calm myself down. And I kept feeling like someone was going like this to the side of my head. And I started talking to them about it. I said, like, this is really weird. I keep getting this feeling here. And as I was sitting there, I just kept feeling more and more and more like that this was the woman that was in the picture, and that she was not happy, and that she was here and she couldn't go away. And As we were talking, my friend started taking pictures to look for like things in pictures and stuff, which to me I was like, okay, well, I don't see how that will work, but I mean, I don't know. I mean, I don't even know how this is going on, right? I feel like I've lost my mind. So, and as she was doing that, I felt some of my hair push up, and in the picture, my hair was up. So that freaked me out. And I started feeling more like I needed to move towards the stairs. So I went to the stairs, to the landing, the part that I had seen her kind of at. And again, the very intense feeling. Very, very intense. And I'm like, I need to go upstairs and look around upstairs. And she's like, okay, well, I'll come with you. And I said, no, I need to go alone. And she's like, okay, well, I'll turn the light on. I'm like, no, don't turn the light on. Now, I'm telling you, people, I am extremely, I don't like the dark. And I certainly don't want to go into a house by myself in the dark or upstairs in the dark. I mean, I run around, and like when it's dark in this house, I'm like, if I have to use the bathroom and it's dark, I'm like, I run to the bathroom and I run back into my bed because I don't know. But here I felt like I was okay. That even though I knew something was going on, that, you know, I wanted to be a part of it because, you know, this was just very interesting to me. Again, maybe I'm crazy. So I walked up the stairs and I really, really felt a male presence, and I saw like this outline, and I felt that it was coming towards me. And then when she so I called her up, and as I was calling her up, the shape that I had seen came right through me. It was like he walked right through me. And so she was taking pictures and stuff, and in one of the pictures there was a little outline that looked like a little child crouching. And I said, I'm wondering if that's the little kid that I was feeling in your bathroom. And I have a feeling like that she was playing hide and seek, and she likes to play hide and seek. So I kept feeling the man, but it was not like the woman. The woman one was very like intense and very wow. And so I was like, I gotta go downstairs. But I felt this horrible, like, feeling when I got to the top of the stairs to go down the stairs. I felt like I was being pulled back. So I sat down for a bit, and then I went back downstairs. And the whole time that I was downstairs, I was just covered in, like, these pins and needles. And the one part of my back was really like just a band right here on my back. Felt very heavy. And I kept having in my head the feeling that someone was pushed down the stairs and hit their head where I was being, you know, feeling of being touched. So I ended up like staying for a long time dealing with all this stuff, and finally I'm like, I have to go. I really have to go. I feel like I feel a lot of emotions and feelings here that are very strong and very intense, and I think I can't take it anymore. So my friends were really concerned about me, and said, oh, yes, you know, go, don't worry about it. And as I was leaving the house, it was still very intense. But I got in my car and I called my husband because he grounds me. And, you know, he's like, it's okay, honey, just try and relax. You got this, you're okay. And go ahead and go home and you'll be fine. And the farther that I got away from the house, those feelings started to go away. So I ask you guys, am I just like susceptible, I can't speak, to this thought of a ghost? Or what is going on? You know, I've always been very empathic to other people's feelings and you know, how everybody's feeling. I've gone, when I was in high school, I couldn't stay there for very long because all the feelings of like the upset and the hurt and the anger and the, this, that, and the other thing I felt going down the hall. So anyways, I'm probably making myself sound even more like a crazy person. And I'm sorry if I'm saying crazy a lot. It's not offensive. I mean, as you guys know, I have anxiety, depression, and stuff like that. And I've been in hospitals for help for that. And I don't believe there is, that you call people who have those and different mental disorders crazy, or someone who is a medium or a psychic crazy. I guess I'm just really insecure about myself and what to think, because I never really want to deceive a person if the way that I was feeling, if the things that I was seeing and saying aren't true. I certainly don't want to do that. But the feelings and the all the stuff that I was feeling and thinking and stuff was so intense, and I tried really hard to ignore it, and it wouldn't stop. So that is what happened yesterday, actually. So I'm still a little shaky from it. I'm just gonna have my water. So yeah, comment down below what you think. Please try not to call me names, because that's kind of hurtful to anyone. Don't call anybody names. I mean, but I hope you guys enjoyed at least listening to my story. I hope you guys are excited that Pearl is back to her beautiful self, her elven self now, actually. If you guys have any like suggestions for her story, I am super excited to hear that. I also posted today to ask people to, comment with any ideas or anything that they would like to know, that I would try to make videos about it. Okay, so thank you guys again for watching and for listening, and excuse me, I hope you guys enjoy it. Okay, like, share, subscribe, and I'll talk to you guys later. Thank you so much. Bye.